The following podcast has been rated Listener MA. It contains strong language, violence, adult situations, nudity. Listener discretion is advised.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Unfiltered Sportscast. I am your host, Scottage Cheese, a.k.a. Scotty Gurman. Alongside me, as usual, I have the 1984 Kingman County T-Ball Defensive Player of the Year award winner, Mr. Jeremy Joseph.
What's shaking, Chase?
What's up, dude? And another excellent stand-up comedian. We like to call him The Wreck, Mr. Derek Alders.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. Hey, I don't have a new nickname today?
No, I just decided fuck it today.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll come up with one by the end of the show.
You're probably right. You will. It's been a crazy week. Welcome to the Unfiltered Sportscast. This is a sports talk show with two stand-up comedians making fun of me the entire time and derailing the show.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah, just fucking around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we get back on subject here?
Okay, fine. As we do every single show, we always start off with a week recap. Jeremy, how's your week, bud?
Not worth a shit. I spent like the last 3 days just sick as a dog. Can't seem to keep nothing down. I've puked here twice and shit on your carpet several times. But that was more because I wanted to.
Yeah.
But other than that, things are great.
Yeah?
Got through all the Christmas shit. Still got to look at it. But I'm partially to blame for that because I'm responsible for the outside lights and I won't take them down.
Until she takes down the inside?
Yeah, so it's
Nice.
going to be March, probably. And all I really got to do is unplug them, but that seems like a lot of work.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't ever take them down? You leave them
Oh,
up?
no, I'll take them down, but I mean just to get them to not be on at night.
Yeah, okay.
All I got to do is unplug it, and
Yeah,
then I got to go outside.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Get up on a roof, possibly fall, break a neck.
Not to unplug it.
Oh, no. I mean, take them down.
Yeah, that's... Oh, Jesus, that's going to entail... I'm going to have to rent some equipment, probably get a bucket, cherry picker, get up in there.
Yeah?
Going to have to rent a skyjack, I guess.
Yeah. All right.
What other equipment is there? I'll probably get a crane, probably a 300-ton crane.
Forklift.
Scissor lift.
Yeah, I'll probably, if you ever watch Curse of Oak Island, which should be happening tonight, by the way.
Yeah.
I'll get one of those things that digs those caisson tubes down into the ground with a hammer grab that pulls the soil back out. I'll get one of those. Christmas lights are a bitch.
Yeah, that's
is
why
what
I don't
I'm
ever hang
saying.
them up. I don't ever hang them up.
Well, that and you're
Never
a
will.
joyless prick, Scotty.
That too. Yeah, fuck Oak Island, dude. How is that show still going?
Well, dude. Well, okay. Number one, they'll have entire episodes of pure recap.
Yes.
They recap a lot.
Yes.
On that show. They got that obnoxious fucking announcer guy that they're like, a lead cross here on Oak Island. Yeah, dipshit. That's what they're there. They're finding weird relics and shit on the island. That's the whole point of this thing. But they'll find just enough to keep you
hooked.
But they have promised that what they find this year will change history as we know it. I'm guessing not that much.
Yeah, I do. I gotta admit, I do watch that show.
It does. It gets you hooked in.
Yeah, it does. How about you there, Derek?
Well, I'll tell you what, Tater Scott. Today was nothing, very uneventful. Sunday, though, I actually went to Kansas City. I didn't go to the game. Tickets were a little expensive.
Yeah, how much were they anyway?
Nosebleeds were around $250. I can't. I might as well watch it on TV for that.
Yeah.
For nosebleeds, so I always like to sit close, and they were about $350. If I would have waited, the trick is, kids, if you're gonna go to one of these events right before or right after kickoff, that's when you get on StubHub. I did find, out of curiosity, after the first series, $100, 30 rows up midfield.
No
I did
way.
find that, yeah, but I didn't. I wasn't pouncing on that. It was cold.
Yeah, it was a little chilly.
So I went out and watched the games with my dad, who lives in Kansas City, and had a good time. Really, just got out of the house, got out of fucking Wichita, and The goddamn Packers cost me $283. Me and the Ginger Crush both lost $283 on the fucking Packer game.
That's your fault, dude. That's your fault.
No.
Bet with your heart. That's what you're doing.
No, I'm not. I keep forgetting that Green Bay gets the referees too.
That's true.
I keep forgetting that.
Yeah, that's right. They've got like 16 of them fuckers out on the field at the same time.
It's hard to beat them.
It is.
I mean, you sit there and you think that they're not going to have any effect on the game, and then fucking Jimmy Graham apparently carries the ball in his helmet and gets a first down. So,
yeah. We'll get to the NFL games in a little bit, but
and I got my favorite cookies, which is great.
what cookies are those?
Insomnia cookies in Kansas City.
God, you are a fat fuck.
They're open till like 3 a.m. So at like 9:30, I left and went and got cookies and spent $40 on cookies.
$40 on cookies?
You are
Yeah.
a cookie junkie, dude.
Oh yeah,
Damn.
I mean,
yeah.
I like a good cookie as much as next guy. What kind?
peanut butter cup.
Peanut butter cup cookies. Okay.
Oh, dude, they will change your life.
I'm sure they would.
Yes, I mean you probably wouldn't have a foot. I mean, not the good kind of life changing,
Right.
but they will change your life. I mean, you may have to take a shot every day,
Oh,
but
God.
they will change your life. You may have to wear compression socks, but they'll change your life.
Sometimes I'll do that just anyway. I got a weighted blanket for Christmas, which is like just a body length compression sock.
That's my nickname for my wife, my weighted blanket.
Oh. I thought the compression sock. That's what I called my wife.
Ah,
They-
jeez.
For
they are
no
the-
fucking reason. And not give her any context whatsoever. What's up, compression sock?
Do you think they should have a shoe store for amputees that just sell like lefts or rights?
Or rights, definitely.
I think they should do that.
Absolutely, they should.
I'd like to see that.
You should
Yeah.
be able to buy one shoe at a time.
In this PC world, the fact that they don't have that is insensitive.
Yeah.
There is
You
a
fucking shoe store pricks.
there is another store or a site, I guess, that they have where you can do that. Like you buy this and then you trade your left or your right. It's like Craigslist or something.
What?
Yeah, I think I like to call it Amputee Bay. That's what I like to call it. But yeah, you
is it
just
an auction
swap.
site?
No. You just swap shoes though. You're just like, I need a right. You got a right Jordan. Like, what do you need? What do you need Jordans for if you got 1 foot? Like, really?
I'll be honest with you. If that was an auction site, I would, like, if I got a bonus at work, I would get on there and fucking bid up some shit just to deny.
Buy all the lefts.
Yeah. You left-footed fucks.
I can't find a left anywhere in a men's. Looks like you're wearing pumps, Sean.
Guess you should have watched where you stepped. Watch for landmines, fuck. Thank you for your service.
Good grief. Well, I, again, was very, very sick. I had a 3-day weekend.
You
which
fuckers get away from me.
I know. I don't know what it is.
Did you guys fuck? Is that what it was?
No.
Come on, Scott.
Did Jeremy win the raffle? Is that what
I
it was?
did.
Did Jeremy
I did.
win the
I bought the last 2 tickets that were available.
cashed in?
Yeah. Some people say that there might have been some insider trading with that, and that I
Literally,
maybe,
there was some insider trading.
insider, outsider,
Yeah.
inside him, whatever.
Well,
It wasn't
anyway.
fun.
No,
It was as bland as you'd think it was.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Sure.
I literally spent 1 whole day asleep. I slept all day Sunday and a lot of Monday. And I left my space heater on because I couldn't regulate my temperature. And then I blew a breaker in my basement because those things fuck up. And then Jeremy fixed it for me.
I did.
You didn't blow a breaker. You blew an outlet.
Or I blew an
Yeah,
outlet.
you burned up your GFI.
I melted a fucking outlet.
I put in one of the anti-melt GFI outlets. It said that right there on the package. I wrote it on there,
Oh, good.
but it did say it.
So now, but we're good
Will
now.
not melt.
Thank you so much, Jeremy. You're such a
My pleasure,
swell
Scotty.
person. Such a swell person.
I know.
I am.
Speaking of swell, check this out.
I'm like, what are you doing?
I got
Wow.
something swelling in my pants with all these compliments.
Breaking news on ESPN. Luke Kuechly just announced his retirement. Panthers linebacker.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, that just popped up on the ticker.
Oh, man, that's a big deal. Is he hurt?
He's hurt every year.
He's not
Yeah.
very old, is he?
No.
No, he's not.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That'd be like the last guy I would think that would retire at right now. But he's I don't know.
Well, it was nice watching you, Luke. We thank you for your service. And it was been a good, 4 years?
Yeah, something like that. He hadn't
No,
been in the league.
he's been in the league for a little bit.
Well, it's like 6-7 years, something like that.
Do you think he's just trying to one-up Andrew Luck?
Maybe?
Nah, he would have waited till closer to season time, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, this is a sports show, so we do got to get to the sports, but we'll fuck around and make awful jokes in the middle of it. And that's, if you haven't already noticed, this is an adult show. If adult language makes you squeamish, you are in the wrong place.
Yeah, you dumb fuck. Listen to something else. Listen to your fucking Nickelodeon shows, your SpongeBob SquarePants, your Captain Kangaroos. He's still on, right?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. SpongeBob is.
Keekly is 28.
Holy shit!
He's been in the league 8 years.
Yeah, the fucker's ancient.
Oh my god!
That time he's gone. Good riddance, you old prick.
Oh my lord! Well,
I got pubic hair older than that guy.
as do I. But yeah, let's kick this thing off. There was some news that I think broke yesterday with this whole cheating scandal in the MLB. You have Alex Cora.
Talking Major League Baseball now?
Major League Baseball, yes. Alex Cora.
Not Major League Bowling.
Not bowling.
Not Major League Bow Hunting either.
No, that'd be BH. MLBH.
No, that's
I like
Chipper
the-
Jones's thing.
I know, but MLBH. There's an
Bowhunting?
H. Yeah.
Is there?
Yeah, that's not the same word.
I like the PBR. That's the Pro Bowl Riders. And they same
thought that
people
was-
that drink PBR,
I was gonna say I thought that was past Blue Ribbon.
which they get from the dicks of the Bulls, I believe.
I've only drank PBR once. I drank a bunch of it, and I'm pretty sure the next morning I woke up Pabst smeared.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
I don't know. I had a speculum up my ass.
I got them things that they use from the Speak Out game. Just shoved in, like my asshole was going through an orthodontics treatment
And my mouth tasted like it was full of bull dick.
and Novocaine.
Oh shit. So what's the 411 on this there, Derek? You got Alex Cora is now out as a Red Sox manager following the sign stealing scandals, but you also have the general manager for the Houston Astros and
AJ Hinch.
AJ Hinch.
And they were fined $5 million, and the Houston Astros do not get first or second round picks in the next two
saw
drafts.
that.
Next
I
2
saw it.
years, yeah.
2 years. So
and the only reason they didn't find them more is because 5,000
$5 million.
or 5 million is the maximum allowed.
okay, I was getting ready to ask that because $5 million is like
For a team, it does not sound like
No.
very much, especially on a scandal of this magnitude. But there are rules that prevent them from finding them anymore.
yeah. So
I think they ought to hit the GM and the fucking manager with that too.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And they said, from what I read, that they think it was player derived. Like that was the player. From what I read, they think the players came up with the idea to do this.
Really.
That was what I read.
You know what though? But it's on the fucking manager to
know.
take control of that clubhouse and say, guys, we are not doing shit this way.
You hear a guy banging on the trash can, the manager's not going to be like, "God, that is every game." What the fuck? What's going on? What's with the trash can? He's going to ask. He's not oblivious. There's no fucking way
No.
unless he's deaf.
Yeah.
No, and
Jeremy hates deaf people.
but the manager is responsible for what goes on in the clubhouse, and
Right.
that would be, I would think, a clubhouse activity.
Yeah.
It's inside the dugout anyway.
I would apologize for making the joke about the deaf people, but they can't fucking hear it.
No, they can't.
They're not listening to us. I
Mitch,
guarantee
you need to sign that to the deaf folks.
Yeah,
To the deafs.
yeah. We've got Mitch over here signing the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
He's behind the camera, so you can't see him.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
We don't want him in the shot. He's ugly as shit.
Yeah.
That's very true.
I think he's fucking.
He's also flipping off the blinds.
And fucking Scotty's sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody does that.
Yeah, no, she'd be stinking up the joint.
So do you think we were kind of talking a little bit before the show, but do you guys think this is I think you guys said that it's the biggest scandal since the steroid era.
Since the Mitchell report, I think, when all that got named, and then they went to Congress to testify, and to me, that's the biggest scandal they've had. Yeah, since that.
I think it's even bigger.
do too.
I don't disagree with that.
I mean, the steroid rules back then were not clearly defined. There was a lot that wasn't necessarily saying that they were breaking the rules. This is just outright cheating.
Yes.
There's no other way. There's no easy way you can spin this. They fucking cheated.
Yes, and won a World Series.
And won a World Series by doing it.
And now it's coming out of the woodwork that the Red Sox also did something very similar to this, which I don't understand.
Really?
It was the iWatches thing that they were doing. Which
they got banned from the dugout.
Yeah. There's that, but there are also some hints that they were doing something almost identical to what the Houston Astros were the year that they won the World Series. Yeah.
I will say, I got to give it up to fucking you, Darvish.
Why?
Oh, my God. So I guess there's talk of the Astros, like there was somebody made mention of the Astros throwing a 2017 World Series parade. And Yu Darvish says on his Twitter, if the Dodgers are planning a 2017 World Series parade, I would love to join. So if that is in the works, can someone make a You Garbage jersey for me? He got lit up in that World Series, and Dodgers fans piled on his ass.
Yeah.
And we're calling him You Garbage. So he...
There you go.
The fact that he says that, I fucking love that guy. I can't. I mean, it's all translated.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's fun. That guy has got a sense of humor. He's funny as shit. He's hilarious.
But that's the whole point. Is because he's now this all is coming out, and he's basically claiming the reason why I got rocked was because people were fucking stealing signs.
Well, he kind of got rocked there at the beginning in Chicago too. Originally, they thought he was tipping his pitches, and that wasn't the case. But I mean, that affected a lot more than people realize. Like, not only did it affect Yu Darvish's contract, right, the next year, because he was a way late free agent. He probably, if he would have had a great World Series, and won the World Series, he would have got fucking paid.
Yeah, he would have.
Scherzer, maybe his legacy's different, or not Scherzer, Kershaw, maybe his legacy's different.
Yep.
Instead of just getting blown up in the playoffs.
Yeah.
In the ALCS, you had Joe Girardi.
Yep.
Maybe Joe Girardi doesn't get fired if the Yankees make it to the World Series and maybe even win the World Series. Maybe Joe Girardi's still a Yankee.
Yeah.
Like, that had a lot of repercussions.
Yes.
That people don't realize.
Yeah, and so now, and it hasn't completely released, but there's several teams. Like, whenever this is now coming out, it's almost like the floodgates are getting ready to open, and a whole bunch of teams are getting ready to get caught.
God, not my Cubs. Please, not my Cubs.
Please, not my Cardinals either.
Oh, your Cardinals cheat.
Here's the thing, I guess.
They already got in trouble for cheating.
I guess I don't know if that makes it better or worse if you find out everybody's been doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, at least that makes the playing field somewhat level everybody gets the same amount of home games at least.
The teams that were cheating were like the playoff teams, really. It was the Yankees have been rumored, the Red Sox have been rumored, the Astros, and I want to say there's one other team that's in the mix that I can't think of right now.
Ain't the Cardinals. They didn't make the playoffs those years.
Would it be? It ain't the Twins, is it? Because that would explain some shit with their home runs.
I don't know. I think that's more of the baseball.
Yeah, baseball in general. The ball is juiced.
Well, and this is the thing. It's really hard to get this through to people in full perspective. You could take a team of AAA players. Mm-hmm. If they know what pitch is coming, they can fucking tee off. Yes. I mean, you don't need to be the best major league players.
Yeah.
Anybody who can play baseball at a high level, one of the biggest things that makes a major league pitcher so hard to hit is you don't know what's coming.
Yes.
And if you get some inclination, even a little hit, if you can rule out what it's not going to be, because usually it's very situational. Yeah. And you know that he's either going to throw, a curveball or an off-speed pitch here.
Yeah.
Manny,
and if you can rule out the curveball, well, shit, it's going to be off-speed. I mean, just
being able to know if it's going to be a fastball or an off-speed pitch, just knowing that it's which one that is huge.
Right,
absolutely huge.
Manny Ramirez built his career off that. Like, he would sit on one pitch every at bat for whichever pitcher. He would he'd sit slider. And he got fastballs and curveballs, but he didn't get a slider, and he struck out the first 2 or 3 at bats. And that fourth at bat, they throw in that one slider, and that fucking thing's over the wall.
Yep. That's exactly right.
That's exactly what he said. That's how he fucking was hitting home runs like that. That and steroids, obviously, but
yeah, exactly. But I'm still kind of shocked. I'm shocked that there's actually a couple people, like I was talking to some people at work today that don't even know what the hell's this scandal thing. It's like, okay, well, they were basically taking a camera in center field, zooming it in on the opposing catcher to pick up signs, and then they would signal what pitch it is to the guy at the plate.
Yeah, because it's not illegal to steal signs, but it is illegal to do them electronically.
Electronically, that's
Yes.
the whole deal. Is
Yeah.
that they're using technology to cheat, as opposed to a batter. Or we were talking about how Ricky Henderson he would steal second base by not doing anything illegal, but I don't want to say like the pitcher would tip whether or not he's going to the plate.
Yeah.
So he would get a better jump at first base and even second base, depending on how the pitcher was standing or whatever the case may be. That's legal.
That
That's
comes from doing your homework
That's
and
right.
being a student of the team that you're playing against
Correct.
and knowing the other pitcher's tendencies. This is straight up stealing. It's like putting a microphone in their dugout.
Mm-hmm.
And like it'd be like putting a microphone in an opposing team's huddle in the NFL.
Sure.
And knowing what plays they're going to call. If you have access to know what those plays are in their playbook, you know exactly what they're going to fucking run.
Right. And so the question that's been going around is what these teams have done. Alex Cora and the Astros, what these teams have done, is it worse than what Pete Rose did?
I mean, Pete Rose threw games. That's obvious.
Mm-hmm. And everybody that says no, he never bet on against him, his team, is full of shit.
Yeah, he threw games.
You're
He threw
being
games.
very naive.
Yes.
If
The
you-
fact that you win 26 more games the very next year and win the World Series, the year you're fucking booted, the very next season you come out and you sweep the A's in the World Series and you win 26 more games with almost the same roster. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what they've done is, I don't know if I would call it worse, but I would call it equally as bad.
Okay.
I would too. It's just as despicable. The only real difference here is it comes down to, the rule book is the law. And when Pete Rose did what he did, there was a rule in the rule books that stated the specific thing that he did, and it also stated the punishment. You will be banned for life. And so, I don't think anybody ever anticipated having to deal with this. This was just a lack of imagination of what people are capable of on the part of Major League Baseball. They never thought that it would come to this.
Right.
And, it just... I don't even know how to describe it. It's despicable.
Yeah.
And I am... As a guy who appreciates the purism of the game, yes, I'm sickened by this.
Yeah,
I really
I am
am
too.
That's probably what made me so fucking sick over these last couple of days.
Yeah, probably. The last question about it, and then we'll move on to something else. But, oh shit, do you think the punishment given to these 3 players is enough?
Well, they originally
And the team.
they didn't get fired. They got a 1-year ban,
1 year
and then
suspension.
the team said you're fired. Mm-hmm. I know that baseball doesn't think so. The other owners don't think so. They're not allowed to talk about it. Like basically, they ruled down. Manfred said this is the rule, or this is what we're gonna do. This is the penalty, and they had a conference call with all the other teams, and basically told them that if you discuss this in the media or you discuss this, then you're gonna be fine. Type deal. Like almost maybe just as bad or if not worse than what they fucking got.
Which I think is kind of horseshit.
That's bullshit.
I think that this is very, very soft.
It is
This
soft.
is a soft
It
smack
is.
in the hands. The cheating of this caliber, like how you guys said, I would say it's just about as equal as Pete Rose. Mm-hmm. Pete Rose was banned from the fucking game of baseball for
Absolutely.
doing this shit.
Not a year.
Not a year, for life.
Right. This is you've put a permanent black eye on the game.
Yeah.
There's an entire season and a World Series that is
Possibly two.
called into question.
Yes. Possibly 2 with the Red Sox,
Yes.
too. So,
I just want to
and
know.
there are guys like Altuve, who's was headed in the direction of the Hall of Fame.
absolutely.
That, what does this mean for his career? Has his career been a farce?
That's my biggest question, him and Springer.
I mean,
I'm just waiting for the Houston Asterisks meme
Oh, yeah. It's,
instead of the Astros.
it's
yeah.
all over the place now.
It's gonna be just an asterisk on their jersey.
Yep.
and- yeah.
In fact, I think that would be a pretty good penalty. They have to wear an asterisk jersey in a game. That's what they should have to do.
The whole year.
Maybe not the whole year, but at least once a month.
Refund everyone's World Series merchandise money.
There you go. There you go.
I'll be real interested because this shit won't be going on this next year. Let's see how the numbers stack up.
That's my biggest question. I want to see how Altuve is. This guy, I mean, the thing that's crazy, and we've talked about it on a previous show, is the batting averages and the numbers for whenever they are away compared to what they are at home is like night and day difference.
For Altuve, his splits are bad?
Yes.
Huh.
Altuve, just the Astros in
like
general.
200 batting average points.
Yes.
It's like 360 something versus
150.
180.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Huh.
So that's my question. I want to see. Obviously, the guy's got talent. He's not just.
No, he made a major league roster as a walk-on.
As a walk-on.
Yeah.
But my other thing is he's also like 5'6" tall, and he is sitting dead red and smashing baseballs a very long way for being as small as he is. He's almost got to know what's coming. I mean, that's a possibility.
Yeah, by looking at him, he should not be able to do the things he can do.
Correct.
But then again, he also does them defensively, too.
Yes, excellent defensive player. You can't call that into question, but definitely, I'm questioning the offensive side of the game.
Yeah, it just throws a black mark on a lot of guys' careers.
Yep, sure does. Okay, next. Let's go to the national championship game last night.
Okay.
LSU and Clemson met in freaking New Orleans.
I can't believe lacrosse season's over already.
I know it.
That's crazy.
Huh? What?
We're
But
talking
you're talking about lacrosse,
lacrosse or field hockey?
Oh yeah, totally. We're talking lacrosse.
right? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, how about football? College football?
How about
Oh,
it?
hey, when is the national championship game for that, by the way? Is that coming up?
Yesterday, Derek.
Oh. Shit.
Yeah, you missed out.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, because they
I
put it
was
on
too-
a fucking Monday.
I was too busy not being sick.
Yeah,
So,
that does drive me fucking crazy.
Putting it on a Monday?
Putting it on a Monday.
Yes.
Why? Here's my question. Okay, so could we just replace the Pro Bowl with the college national championship that week? Put it on a Sunday?
Oh, Jesus, that would be nice.
Wouldn't that be fucking excellent?
It would.
it would be a good idea because I think we need even more weeks in between.
No.
That
just,
bullshit.
Just don't have
Don't
the Pro
have
Bowl.
the Pro Bowl.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about between the end of the season and the national championship. I
Yeah.
think we need a few more weeks. That way, they've got a good 2 months to rest.
Sure.
No, I think
'Cause,
you
you
just
know,
got to
But
move
only
them.
give them the
closer.
same amount of practices.
You could tear a fucking ACL in the last game of the regular season and still be questionable for the fucking national championship. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Broken bones can heal and
Yeah.
shit in the time from the last game of the season to the national championship
You
game.
can do steroids all the way through the regular season. Stop doing steroids until the week before the national championship and fucking pass a drug test.
Piss them out of your system and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. They play every game of the regular season on a Saturday and they get amazing ratings. Why in the fuck do you change it up to the least fun night of the week
Yeah, I don't
to
know.
a Monday? And I realize that they're not going against Monday Night Football, but it's the fucking basketball does that shit too.
Yeah.
They do them all on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every weekend of the fucking NCAA tournament. And then the Final Four is on a Saturday and the finals are on a fucking Monday.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't get to watch either of them. I work both of those.
That sucks. That really
Boy,
sucks.
that really does suck to be you. I'm glad I'm sick now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It makes it worth it.
But yeah, what a hell of a game. I did say that Clemson would get beat by 2 touchdowns this game.
Yeah.
And they did.
And they got
We
beat by
all
more
thought-
than that, Scott.
More than that.
We all thought that was going to
I
happen.
was
Yeah.
unsure.
Because we haven't really seen them play anybody other than Ohio State.
Yeah, there was no real touchstones even. There wasn't even a lot of similar teams that the two of them had played.
No.
They had the number one, consensus number one overall pick of the draft this year, of 2020, Joe Burrow,
Yes.
going against the probably number one overall draft pick of the 2021 NFL draft. And
Trevor Lawrence.
yeah.
And Burrow's good, dude.
Oh, he's going to be fucking phenomenal.
He is fucking phenomenal.
I feel like that is the most can't miss prospect out of college, maybe since like Peyton Manning.
Oh man.
I think he's that good.
I agree with you. I'm trying to think of something that would be better.
Matt Ryan was one, and Andrew Luck, but I think Burrow his ceiling is higher than both of those guys.
I can't disagree with you because I'm sitting here watching this kid and I'm like, he's like Tom Brady, only he's somewhat mobile. Like he will get out of the pocket and run.
How tall is he?
6'5", I think.
Wow.
I'll pull it up.
Wow. To be that mobile at 6'5".
They were like playing them very close, and Clemson, they were back and forth there, and I don't know what adjustments Burrow made, but all of a sudden fucking LSU just took off in the second half.
Yeah.
Well, and that's coaching. Really, that's an offensive coordinator who has the ability to make adjustments at halftime.
There's that too, but I mean, Burrow's got to be able to do those, make those, do the same thing. He's got to be able to implement what the coordinator wants him to do.
He's 6'4", 216 pounds.
God damn, he weighs less than me, and he's 7 inches taller.
He's like your stereotypical quarterback.
Right.
6'4", pocket. He can
White.
get out of the pocket. White guy. No,
he reminds me a lot of a Mahomes, where he's got good field vision. He can throw, he can run if he has to, but he's more the prototypical pocket passer type guy. But he can scramble. He can throw, scrambling, and I don't know that he has maybe Mahomes' ability to throw out of so many different arm slots.
Yeah,
That's fucking inhuman.
Yeah.
God,
Mahomes is a freaking stud.
And Mahomes wasn't the reason I say he's the most touted since probably Peyton Manning, because Mahomes wasn't he wasn't a number one.
Yeah,
pick.
he wasn't
People
touted.
questioned Andy Reid taking him at the 10th pick overall.
I remember when he was drafted, I texted a buddy of mine that's a Chiefs fan, and I said, "You just got the best quarterback in the draft."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, I really hope so." I said, "You did. Trust me, you did."
Trevor Lawrence is actually
Fuck was that?
Jesus, Mitch,
Jesus Christ.
Mitch, turn your fucking phone off.
Beeping all over the place and edit that shit out.
God,
Jackass.
Trevor Lawrence is 6'6", 220. Mm-hmm. So he's gonna be another one.
with long flowing hair.
He needs to cut that shit.
Yeah.
I was
He needs to
waiting
cut
for
that
you to
shit.
fucking make that comment, you old man.
What? I mean, it looks like shit. It really does.
It does.
That's coming from a guy with your beard.
That's
that
totally
is-
okay. I get it.
true.
Yeah, but
That's like me going, that guy really needs to lose weight.
Yeah.
That just, I mean, fucking Christ. Well, put the cookie down. Cookies, really, you fat bastard?
yeah. Okay, I see your point.
I think both of them are, going to be excellent NFL quarterbacks.
Yeah.
As long as their head space is right. That's so much of playing NFL quarterback is more between the ears
Oh, Burrow.
than physically.
I got so sick and tired of hearing them say Joe Burrow on whenever they played Oklahoma and he kicked the shit out of them. But I'm watching a national championship game and I'm totally not biased. I just want to watch a good game, and God damn it, he's good.
Mm-hmm.
He is an amazing quarterback. 31 for 49, 463 yards with 5 fucking touchdowns
and no interceptions?
and no interceptions.
Wow.
Have a day.
Is he the
No
first-
shit.
Did they say he's the
Typical-
first college quarterback that's completed for the entire year, 70% of his passes or something like that?
That, and he broke the record for the most touchdowns in a single season at 60 last night. Yeah.
Wow.
What a fucking stud. So, yeah,
I mean, they're playing 2 more games than they used to
that's true.
anymore. But
That is true.
I've never
But even
thought I'd
still.
say this. It is great to be a Bengals fan for any of our Bengals listeners.
Yeah.
That is.
that's a guy you can build your franchise around.
Absolutely
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
Absolutely it is. And I
Joe
bet you-
Mixon's going to get so much better.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so is probably AJ
AJ
Green.
Green.
Oh, Green's gone.
You think?
I think Green's gone.
Really? I mean, by the
Who
beginning
wants
of
him
the
after
season?
being hurt all year?
Oh,
Did he make his way back?
No, he sat.
He didn't end up playing. I picked him up for fantasy football and then didn't get to play him. So,
Nobody wants to hear about your fucking fantasy football team, Scotty.
some people do.
Just you.
Just you.
Just you.
The other thing I was going to talk about, if you watched at the end of the game, I can't remember if it was the NCAA, but I want to say the cops actually threatened to arrest the LSU players for smoking cigars in the locker room. Did you see that?
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I saw that fucking iconic picture of
him
Joe Burrow. Oh my
fucking
god,
smoking a cigar.
That is, if that doesn't end up on a T-shirt,
Here's the
I have
thing.
fucking Cafe Press has failed.
Yeah, no shit.
Here's the thing, and I can actually understand why.
Because you're not allowed to smoke indoors.
Well, there's that, and when those high dollar fucking fire systems go off,
Yeah.
that costs the stadium like hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's very, very expensive because it like breaks a seal on there, and the whole thing has to go back and be redone. So yeah, I can understand why. Yeah, that's not not a good thing to have happen.
Get the fuck over it.
Did those go off?
No.
No, but
right, there you go
if
then.
they kept it up, they would. They're smoke triggered.
Yeah.
Figured it.
Fucking figured it out.
But obviously, in the picture of him smoking that cigar, is they didn't give a fuck because he was almost done smoking that goddamn cigar. Like, fuck you.
We're here in a month. I'm going to be able to buy and sell this fucking stadium, right?
Yeah.
And then the last thing is the fans for LSU showed a hell of a lot of class as they were yelling at the Clemson Tiger fans as "suck this tiger dick bitch" as they were walking away.
They can go suck their own tiger dick.
I know.
You know, those were my mother's dying words.
Really? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
His mom used to keep a tiger dick right by the bed. It was Tony the Tigers, actually. That's why that fucker walked upright.
Great.
That is my favorite fucking quote ever. That is from Vegas Vacation.
Huh.
What?
Where they're sitting in the line, or Clark and Eddie are sitting there, and Clark goes, "Eddie, anybody ever tell you you're bad luck?" And Eddie goes, "You know, those are my mother's dying words." I love using that quote for fucking everything. My mother's actually still alive, but
Oh, that's good stuff. Damn. So congratulations to LSU. We actually have some listeners of this show that are from Louisiana. So I bet you they had a great day.
oh yeah, it was a home game for him, for fuck's sake.
It really was a home game for them.
An hour? Was it an hour away from the university? I think.
Yeah,
That's what it said.
I mean,
Yeah.
LSU's in Baton Rouge, and this was in New Orleans, so it could have been too terribly far.
I know when the Superdome was all torn to shit after Katrina, that they looked into LSU as being their temporary home stadium.
Yeah.
And I think it might have been too big.
Fuck.
I think
don't
it
know.
holds
Possible.
quite a bit more than the Superdome does.
Oh, yeah, LSU Stadium?
Yeah.
Yes.
It holds
does.
like 90-some thousand.
Yeah, I was talking to a good buddy, Alex, who's went to school at LSU, and I'm surprised I haven't got a text message from him, but he said that going to an LSU game in LSU Stadium with going when they're playing Alabama is like a fucking
Oh,
just
shit.
retarded.
I bet you fucking tickets in the fucking parking lot, you can get 10 grand
Probably.
for those. But fuck, they're like in the Big Ten. I think there's 3 stadiums in the Big Ten that hold over 100,000. Mm-hmm. Ohio State,
Ohio
Michigan,
State's the
and
biggest
Penn
one.
State.
Yeah, Ohio State's the biggest one. I know that
Like
for a fact.
110,000,
Yeah.
and then the Horseshoe, and then Happy Valley.
Penn State kids used to get in free.
Yeah,
Really?
probably still
That
do.
was a joke.
I'm sitting over here looking.
What do you mean, the little kids?
Yeah.
Breaking
Not the
news.
college students.
No.
Not breaking.
Upset City. Clemson just beat Duke.
Oh, we goddamn.
The 8-7 Clemson Tigers just beat number 3 Duke.
What are you looking at? Probably 7
College
points is
basketball.
what I'm thinking.
At Clemson. 79-72, I
Yep.
bet is what it was.
And now
I can't see that on the TV.
Yeah, sorry. And now KU is playing Oklahoma.
Let's go Sooners. Boomer.
Boomer Sooner, baby. Okay.
It's 69 reverse. 9-6.
Yeah. I did actually want to go a little bit over some basketball if we can, some college basketball.
Talking some round ball.
Let's talk some round ball.
The hardwood.
The hardwood.
All right. Basketball.
Basketball.
Okay.
Men's or women's?
Men's.
Okay.
Okay.
You know, most other than football, they're all round ball, aren't they? Just about.
Yeah, for the most part. I think so. And like rugby and shit.
Well, yeah, they don't count. That's not a real sport. That's just a fucking. That's a bar fight in the middle of a field. Is what that is.
Hockey?
Yeah, hockey. And
That's not a ball. That's
but
a
it's
puck.
round. It's round.
Well, yeah, it's
And
round.
if you play street hockey, it's round.
Well, unless you get the ones with the little rollers.
Yeah, I used to
that's
have
true.
those.
Yeah, that's true.
I never did any of that. I have never played 1 second of hockey.
I
Even
played roller hockey.
I've never even dicked with a stick.
I was the best street hockey player this side of Lake Cheney. I don't know if you guys
That's
knew that.
that's definitely not true. You never played me.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. Let's do it.
I would have smoked your ass. You'd have been 6. So
That's true. What are you, the goalie?
Oh yeah, he would have cross
I
checked
would
you
have fucking
so hard.
laid you out right into the garage. Just wham!
Big fat goalie. But yeah, Wichita State had one hell of a week this last week. I'm pumped.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
That was
they
on
do.
Friends, wasn't it?
What?
Big fat goalie.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Good catch, dude. Good catch. They had a home game against Memphis. Played excellent basketball against Memphis. The whole inside of the arena was blacked out. Everywhere wore black. They had black shirts on the back of the seats for everybody that came in. It was sold out, and it was apparently really fucking loud.
That's probably why it was free shirt day.
Yeah, right.
They don't really give a fuck about the team. I just want that free shirt.
It sucks
they
when
grabbed their shirt and left.
Sucks when you're my size. 'Cause when it's free shirt day, it's just like, hey, somebody else gets a free shirt. 'Cause I can't fit into this. Yay, large. What am I, in 4th grade again? You fucking assholes. Think of the fat people that like to root, too.
Yeah.
We're the ones that aren't able to physically play the game. For fuck's sakes, give us bigger sizes.
Nobody that size would have fucking bought this seat.
Yeah.
God, things really have come a long ways from when Dylan's used to give away free fucking basketball tickets.
Yeah.
That used to be the case, that there were just empty seats all over that place.
I'll never forget it. I remember it. I remember them being benches and not actual
like
seats.
church.
Yeah, they had
Fucking old
wooden-
school desk, fold down.
wood benches.
Splinters
Oh
in your
no,
ass.
those were the good seats. The ones you're talking about,
Damn
the
right.
fold
I
down.
only got
Fold
premium.
down wood seats. I'm
That
talking
one time I
about
went.
general admission was literally just a fucking bench.
Oh, yeah.
And they just had little black squares with a yellow number on them, and you could fucking sit anywhere you wanted to.
And I remember if you had a lucky seat number that they would call you down on the court and let you run a play.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
That was back in the Randy Smithson days. He really fucked that program up
I
by
played.
letting them do that. That was kind of his whole gimmick. Is we'll let pedestrians come play for us.
I played basketball with Randy Smithson's son.
Did you?
Yeah, he was actually on one of our teams.
Was his name
Well,
Andy?
No.
Damn, that would have been great.
I know
Randy and Andy.
I know Randy Smithson was a hell of a high school coach.
Yeah,
but-
and community college basketball coach.
was he Butler?
He was Butler's. Yeah. Yeah.
Won a national championship with him, didn't he?
I believe so. I remember it was always either Butler County or Hutchinson.
But
That
making
were
that
always
jump from junior college to Division One,
Yeah, I
and
didn't-
recruiting a team that was already down on its luck.
Yep.
But God, the way the city has really rallied around that school is fantastic.
What, recently?
Just in the last 20 years.
Oh,
let's
for
say.
sure.
I mean,
Turgeon,
the fact
probably?
that there is really some big time college basketball to be played here in Wichita,
Yeah.
is great.
And the next game, that was on Thursday when we played Memphis. We went Sunday to UConn, and in a double overtime nail biter, we ended up pulling it out. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because Wichita State had a 3-point lead in the second overtime, missed 2 free throws with 16 seconds left to go. Do you foul the opposing team or do you let them run a play?
With 16,
16 seconds.
and you're up by 3?
You're up by 3.
I'd foul him.
Oh, boy. I don't know. Because the best they can do is tie you.
Yeah.
And you still would have some time probably to run a play, or worst case scenario, it goes to another overtime. But if you foul them, they can only shoot the 2 free throws.
Mm-hmm.
He'd let him run let him run time off the clock, and then don't let him get a shot off and foul him. And
That's
what I
That's
would
easier said than done.
Yeah, I know. I Marshall apparently elected not to foul him, and he damn near made a final 3 in the last second. And I always go back to this. I always go back to Chalmers in Memphis. How does Memphis not foul him when he gets across half court? And that was the national championship.
do. Yep.
So ever since, I hold true at they get across half court, you foul them. Put them up on the line. Don't give them the opportunity to make a crazy 3. That's just my whole.
Well,
stick
Chalmers, when he made his, that wasn't a crazy 3. That was a straight up top of the key fucking setup. Had time. Fucking Memphis had time to inbound it and put up a half court shot after that. That wasn't a buzzer beater by any means. There was still 2 or 3 seconds left on the clock.
Wouldn't even have been a situation if Derrick Rose could have made fucking free throws.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
That was a big difference between having juniors and seniors on your team versus freshmen.
Yep, for sure.
The way that they handled the fucking stress of the moment.
Yep. And now Wichita State goes into Temple, which I believe is in Philadelphia, if I remember correctly. And they get to play the Temple Owls.
That's the alma mater of the good Dr. Bill Cosby.
All right. Good stuff.
My man.
Yeah. That's Wednesday.
Owls, nocturnal animal.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about titles that you put on people. Like Bill Cosby, legendary comedian.
Rapist.
You can't take that away from him. He earned his doctorate in child development. from Temple. That it's not an honorary doctorate. He earned it. You can't take that away from him. Rapist trumps them all.
Yeah.
He will always be known as rapist and legendary comedian Dr. Bill Cosby.
Dr. Rapist. I like that.
I
better.
see. Yeah, no, rapist kind of comes first always.
Yeah.
No, I just mean not Dr. Bill Cosby, just Dr. Rapist. That should be.
I heard a deal, not to get too far off course, but
you're fine.
I heard an attorney that had represented him at one time saying that he might well be the most prolific serial rapist in American history.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That there are so many unreported cases that people he either paid off or just never got their voice heard, or because I mean he did it over like a 60-year period.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. The Illini are in the top 25, Derek.
Yeah, number 23.
Speaking of rapists,
Yeah,
There you
right?
go.
Exactly.
Do you guys even play tonight?
Not that I know of.
No, you don't. You play, I think, tomorrow. Mm-hmm. But, so how's it feel? This is like the first time in a really long time they've been in the top 25.
December of 2014 was
Holy
the last time
shit.
they were in the top 25. So it feels okay. I don't care about the top 25 as much as I care about actually making the fucking tournament.
Well,
it used to be every year we were in the tournament.
I was
and
going
not
to
so
say they
much
were
anymore.
a mainstay for a long time.
Yes. We used to be a threat to win the Big Ten, and all that just kind of went away.
yeah.
Bruce Weber coached us and took us from the national championship against North Carolina to nothing. And it's taken
Good old
Underwood
Bruce Weber.
It's taken Underwood some time to build the program back up, and the coach from Michigan, I guess, had made the comment that because Michigan kind of did that, they were relevant for a long time, and then they had some really bad years, and then dug out, ended up winning. Did they win? They won a national title, didn't they? Or
Who?
Michigan, or they went to the title. They won a national
They
title.
won a national title.
Yeah, so he was saying that you got to give Underwood 4 or 5 years, and it takes some time to turn it around, and he can see them on the upswing. He said this last year.
Yeah.
And he's getting some good guys in there. Coburn is going to be all Big Ten. He's amazing. Ayo Dasunamu, I don't know exactly how to pronounce his last name.
Well done.
But he
Not you, his parents, for naming him that.
no, his last name is his first name's Ayo. I'm glad they named him that. That's 3 letters. The last part I'm not so good at.
That sounds
But,
like he ain't from around here.
He stayed. He would have been a first round pick last year. He ended up sticking around, and then Alan Griffin's fucking lights out off the bench, which is great. So they're fun to watch. They're frustrating to watch at the same time. So
Oh, yeah. Welcome to my world.
Watched them hold Purdue to 37, but then they get fucking waxed by Michigan State by 20. So
Yeah.
How long has this guy been the coach?
Underwood will be his 3rd year, I think.
They say 5. You got to give him 5 because that way every player on the team will be somebody that coach recruited.
A lot of guys transferred out that first year as well. And then he had Mark Smith, which was Mr. Basketball last season, or I think it was the season before last, and he transferred out.
Oh, shit.
He played 1 year under him, and he wanted out, and he was the best player in Illinois.
That sucks.
Yeah, he didn't do anything for our team, but in high school, he was a number 1 ranked player in the state of Illinois in high school.
Where'd he go to?
I don't remember where he transferred to.
'Cause that always sucks when you get the hometown kid who's
I want to say Maryland, but I could
who
be
was
wrong.
Wichita State had that about 15 years ago,
Yeah. That
and
was
then he wound up going to Texas.
Jamie Arnold.
No,
Yeah, Jamie Arnold.
Mizzou. He went to Mizzou.
Oh, no,
Mark's-
you're talking about Maurice Evans.
Maurice Evans. Yeah,
Maurice Evans.
he was
yeah.
a local Wichita kid.
Yep, local Wichita
signed
kid.
on
And then
with Turgeon, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. And played for a year.
Was it
and just-
Turgeon? It could have been
I-
Randy. It could have been Randy Smithson.
It might have been. That might have been his one thing.
I think that was. It was either Jamie Arnold or Maurice Evans.
But that was at the time when everybody's like, if you go to Wichita State, you will never get any kind of national notoriety. You will never get any kind of national TV time. You will never make the tournament.
Nope.
And and it was widely thought that if you are coaching in the Valley, I mean, I totally get why Mark Turgeon left, because that was the concept at the time was if you're in the Missouri Valley, you will never be a threat to win a national championship.
Right.
You can with a Big 12 school, which he went to A&M.
Yeah, he went to A&M and then he ended up in Maryland.
And odds are he's got a better chance to
Now,
win a
yeah.
national championship with that school. Maryland's won one before.
Yeah,
A couple, I think.
they did.
Maryland did?
Yep, they won with Juan Dixon as their point guard, and Steve Blake was their.
But that was before That was before Turgeon got there.
Yes, it was before Turgeon.
Yeah, okay.
I think Turgeon was coaching WSU when Maryland won the title. It was like an
It had to been 06, 05, right around in there.
No, it was like 02, 03.
But they're an ACC school, so you got to compete with the likes of Duke and North Carolina and Wake Forest, and
which everybody in the ACC right now is just falling off the wagon.
yeah.
It's like you don't know. You go.
I know. Don't tell me I don't know. I know.
No, like what I mean by that is you have no idea any given night when two ACC teams play each other. You do not know who's going to win. Tonight was a perfect example. Clemson has no business beating Duke.
02.
A lot of parity. That tends to happen once you get into league play too.
Yeah, I really wouldn't have been surprised if we would have lost to UConn. I'm pumped that we won, but playing Wichita State playing Temple on Wednesday I wouldn't be surprised. It's going to the
Temple was a snub last year in the tournament, weren't they?
I believe so.
I think they were like one of the first four out.
First four out.
Mm-hmm.
Just last weekend, I know this breaks your heart, but Baylor beats KU.
Oh man, I was
great.
so
How good did Baylor
so
look? Holy
let
shit.
down.
Yeah, are they even ranked?
Oh, they're 3.
Yeah, 4.
Baylor?
It was,
they're 4.
It was 4-3, and then they beat KU, so they're going to go up.
I want to bet.
Or they
for
went
that,
up.
I guess I was not aware Baylor was up that high.
Oh yeah,
There was a 4-3 matchup,
Yep.
I think, and now I don't
4-3,
know what
and
it
now-
is.
It was they didn't just beat them; they kicked the shit out of.
Yeah.
KU.
they beat him pretty bad. Yeah, I was so pumped. I did a double or nothing bet with. I bet that West Virginia would beat KU at KU and lost, and I went double or nothing for Baylor to beat KU. And
Was
I
it
won.
another one that was getting thrown off the balcony?
No, it wasn't
situations?
one of those.
Those are my favorite bets that you do,
I know.
whether you know that you did them or
Baylor's
not.
2 now.
Yeah, Baylor's number 2 and KU's number 6. Woo!
We're at 50 minutes. We haven't even gotten into
Oh
NFL.
shit! We better get to NFL pretty darn quick then.
Quick NFL announcement I saw just a little bit ago on the ticker.
Yeah.
Chad Johnson. Talking Ocho Cinco
Ocho Cinco?
Yeah, he's trying out to be a kicker
in the XFL.
in the XFL.
Yeah, not a wide receiver, a kicker.
He's gonna be a kicker.
He's going to try to be a kicker.
He'll probably make it. Some team
Why
will sign him.
not? I mean, it's a 50-yard fucking field, isn't it? Or
No,
it's not a. They're not
100-yard
arena
field.
league.
No,
No.
it's 100 yards.
Okay,
Baby.
well,
It's getting ready to start.
It is.
It starts in February or March.
Yeah, we'll have a episode where we can go over some of the new rules.
yeah, that'll sell tickets for somebody.
I'm telling you, I
They
have,
need all the marketing gimmicks they can get.
how long right now, real quick before we get into the NFL, how long do you think it lasts?
A season.
1?
Yeah.
And the other rumor is the Bears are rumored to be interested in Johnny Manziel.
What?
I saw a headline that said that. I
Well,
didn't dive into it, but
If you didn't
They
think
kicked
that
the
they could
tires on it.
downgrade,
I think that's an upgrade. As shitty as that is, I think that's a fucking upgrade.
That's a
Awful.
lateral move at best.
Yeah, I also heard some rumors, or actually, no, there was an article that came out on ESPN.com actually that said that Tom Brady is open to sitting down and talking to the Bears organization.
I'd be down with that.
Yeah, so-
I'd pay him $40 million if I had it.
Yeah. So
You only got like 36.
Yeah, I'm 4 shy.
Yeah.
we now are.
I could probably spot you.
You got some ham bones I can borrow?
Probably do. I got $4 million in ham bones just laying around.
Sweet.
We now have our NFC and AFC championships set in stone and ready to rock and roll.
And
Yep.
they're just exactly how we called it.
Were they?
Fucking Titans. I mean, we all knew that they'd be here at the beginning of the season.
Derrick Henry's a fucking beast.
I would have sworn Mariota would have been the one to carry him.
yeah,
We
no.
all thought that, but then again, who knew that Tannehill? I mean, the fucking hired gun,
Yeah.
just sitting there ready to fucking snipe people from the fucking trees. Jesus Christ!
sorry.
They didn't just beat Baltimore; they fucking flat up dominated.
They did. Right out of the gate.
And they're going to be playing the Kansas City Chiefs, who
Cannot beat the Tennessee Titans.
and Derrick Henry just scares the shit out of me.
Yeah,
really does.
I agree.
He's the guy that they can use to keep Patrick Mahomes off the field.
That's exactly right.
That's how you beat them.
That's how they beat Jackson too.
They beat the number 1 offense in Baltimore, and they've beat the number 1 defense in New England. Mm-hmm. So
And see, that's the thing that I think Lamar Jackson choked too.
no, he had 500 yards of fucking offense. His receivers dropped 6 passes.
Yeah, but he choked.
I don't think he choked.
Here you go. Ryan Tannehill,
78 yards or something.
88 yards,
Yeah.
7 for 14. Mm-hmm. That's your Tannehill right there.
But here's the thing: if you put 8 in the box to stack up against Henry, Tannehill can whip your ass.
Yeah, he can.
Throwing the ball. He is a more than capable passing quarterback. And he can run the ball himself too.
Yeah.
He's a pretty tenacious runner. He's tough to tackle too. And the Chiefs found that out the first time they played him.
Yeah.
They found out that's the only real saving grace I think that the Chiefs have going for them is that they have ridden this bull once. They know how tough it is. Mm-hmm. So they're going to be prepared.
Yeah.
And it's tough to beat a good team twice. I've said that at least twice.
Yeah. San Francisco beats Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
We knew that.
Yeah, we kind of knew that was going to happen. I was kind of pulling for Dalvin Cook.
I was too. I was surprised at how handily they beat
shut him down.
It wasn't really even a close game.
I was listening to Molly and Ha on the way back from KC from Chicago Sports Radio, and they were talking
Molly
about
and Ha.
They were talking about Dalvin Cook took a fucking hit from Nick Bosa. Mm-hmm. I think it was the second quarter. I mean, he fucking knocked his ass, and he said that they were saying that Dalvin Cook he looked very timid after that. Like, he didn't want any fucking part of Nick Bosa. And so he said it changed. It looked like it changed the way Dalvin Cook was playing and running. And
Bosa's a beast.
Is he the older or the younger?
Younger.
He's the younger one?
Yeah.
They're
Joey's
both
older.
fucking
Yeah.
monsters.
Joey's hurt all the time.
Okay, the crazy thing, though, is that literally, the San Francisco 49ers had the second overall draft pick. They were one of the worst teams in the NFL last year. Mm-hmm. They draft Nick Bosa, and now...
They also didn't have Jimmy Garoppolo at all last year.
That's true. Jimmy Garoppolo was...
And
First
their
game
running
he got
backs
hurt.
were all hurt. Because I remember Mostert was their third string last year.
He was.
And he got hurt. Mm-hmm. So they were on their fourth string running back, and they had no quarterback. And
Yeah, but it kind of worked out for him, it looks like here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you got the Green Bay Packers ended up beating Seattle.
the refs beat Seattle.
You're never going to live that down, are you?
Nope. I hate the fucking Packers, and they get every fucking call.
The first down call, did you see
That
the
was
first?
bullshit.
It was.
That was complete fucking bullshit.
It was bullshit. He wasn't even close.
No,
I mean, he was a good
he was
yard
a yard short.
Yeah.
But they gave it to him. Now, I don't know what the fuck they were thinking I know it was 3rd and 11, but I think if you do that, and on that, you don't, for 4th and 11, you don't punt there. I think you run a play. I think you go for it on 4th and 11 when Seattle had just taken a sack on 3rd down. It was like 3rd and 7. Took a sack, 4th and 11, and they punted the ball away. I don't agree with that. I don't think you give the Packers the ball with 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah.
I didn't think they were going to get the ball back.
Yeah.
They couldn't stop Devontae Adams in the first half, and they've had trouble stopping him. Granted, those two big completions both went to Jimmy Graham at the end of the game, but I don't agree with that. I think you fucking go.
Seattle's coaches, I think, have grown used to having a shutdown defense at their disposal, and they don't have that
It's
anymore.
not that way anymore.
They got some pieces, but they're not what they used to be.
I don't even know how many pieces.
They got Clowney.
Yeah, that's it. But that's not like there's no more Legion of Boom. It's gone.
Oh, that's long gone.
Yeah. So, oh well. But the game of the week, baby. The game of the week was Houston at Kansas City.
God.
I texted
What
the Ginger
a
Crush.
fucking game that
I was like, it's over at 21-0. I was like, that's it.
Yeah.
That was the single worst quarter of football I've ever seen a team play with Kansas City. I mean, anything that could go wrong was
Went
going
wrong.
wrong. I mean, the Houston only put together the one drive, and it was a long scoring play because of a missed coverage. Mm-hmm. Then there was
The muff punt
there was the muff punt.
and the kickoff.
Yeah.
And the blocked kick.
The block kick.
The
Yeah,
block-
the block
there was
kick.
a block punt and then a muff punt.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the fucking Kansas City receivers couldn't catch nothing.
Oh, they dropped
He was
everything.
hitting them right in the
Everything.
fucking hands. And I was sitting there going, Jesus Christ, if any of us did our jobs as poorly as what these guys are being paid millions to do,
We'd get raises.
fuck, yeah. I mean, when you're talking Travis Kelce hitting him right in the fucking hands and he's dropping it, and then just all of a sudden they fucking turned it on.
Yeah.
It was followed by 3/4 of the best football I've ever seen him play.
Domination is what it was.
They gave
Both
him
sides
the
of
game.
the ball, really.
Mm-hmm.
They gave him the game. The fake punt was the stupidest
That
fucking
was dumb
thing.
as shit.
And the reason
That was the swing.
the
right
reason
That's
why
when I knew it wasn't going to go the way that Houston wanted it to go.
the reason why I think that was the dumbest thing was right before that. It was when they went for the field goal and made it 24-0. It was 4th and 1, and they were going to go for it, and they were on like the 30 or the 20, and they brought out the players to go for it. They called timeout. They went back to the sidelines, figuring they were going to get the play right, and then they decided to send the field goal unit in. He said after the game, Bill O'Brien said that he felt like they needed to score 50 points to win that game. If you need 50 points, you go for it on 4th and 1 there. You don't do a fake punt on your own 30. That made no fucking sense.
Because it was like 4th and 2 or 4th and 3.
Bill O'Brien should be fired.
Fired?
I think he should be fucking fired for that. I'm not even a Houston fan, and I don't hate the Chiefs at all, but I think that is a fireable fucking move there. He mismanaged that game horribly.
Ugh.
I would fire Bill O'Brien.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Here's
about
the thing
firing
is
him.
that fake punt, had it not been for an absolute gem of an open field tackle by Sorensen, that thing works.
Yeah, but you don't do that on your own 30 when you're up 24, or they were up 17 at that point because Kansas City went down and scored.
Yeah.
Yeah, but everything had been going against Kansas City to that point.
Yeah, but they just scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
And then if that fails, that momentum swing is huge.
Yeah.
And it failed.
But if it's a success, that's the foot on the throat.
No, 28-0 would have been the foot on the throat when you kicked that field goal after you second guessed going for it on 4th down.
Oh man.
But the main key, and scoring 50 points wouldn't have been enough because Kansas City scored 51.
So you lost anyway.
After being held scoreless for a quarter, they did that in 3 quarters of football. And for once, fucking Andy Reid did not take his foot off the gas.
I know. He kept.
I thought he was going to. And I was going to be so pissed off at him because it was not a sure thing.
No.
Going into the 4th quarter by any means. They were up by 2 touchdowns at that time, which fucking...
It's Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, he can make that up. And, he's very dynamic, very versatile.
Yeah.
But it really says a lot for Mahomes in that offense not to lose their composure.
Yeah.
For the defense to strap it down the way that they did. Frank Clark really did a nice job rushing the passer.
Mm-hmm. I was blown away that they ended up going to halftime up. It was 28-24.
I think everybody was.
And there was an unlucky Chiefs fan that apparently he's been to I think every game the last couple of years they've been to playoffs. And after the first quarter, he left. He left the stadium.
I guarantee there were more people than him that left the stadium.
But
I almost turned the channel.
He fucking made a video, put it on social media and stuff like that, and that's now what he's known as the unlucky fan. And he saved the day because after he left, that's whenever they started turning it on.
We had another Budweiser moment when guy fucking Stone Cold Steve Austin the 2 beers in the stands.
Oh yeah,
Eric Fisher grabbed the 2 beers and
they found the fan.
Yes,
so
they did.
I guarantee you're going to see a Super Bowl commercial with that guy.
I'm sure you're probably going to.
And he's probably going for free.
Yep.
And he's probably going to get paid a lot of money for that fucking commercial.
Probably.
Yeah.
I would have been like, motherfucker, you owe me $25 for those 2 beers.
That's what I said when we were watching the game. I'm like, you just cost that fucking guy $20.
Because that shit is not cheap at the fucking stadium, and I can't even imagine when it comes to playoffs what parking costs.
Oh,
it's $60 for when I went 2 years ago. It was $60 for regular season.
Yeah,
it's a fucking park.
Fucking stupid. Yeah, even if you don't get into the game, you just to park your car and tailgate party.
Yeah,
$60.
That sucks.
It really is stupid.
Okay, so who we got? Green Bay at San Francisco.
San Francisco by 70.
San Francisco is favored by 7.5.
I got him winning this game by 70.
By 70.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that.
I think it's going to be 68 to -2.
I will take the San Francisco 49ers
Really?
win this game.
Yeah.
You think they're going to score a 2-point conversion on the other end zone? Okay.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's what's going to happen.
All right.
All right.
Good stuff.
68 -2.
What about you, Jeremy?
I do think San Francisco wins this. I don't know about by 70.
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
54.
54?
That's not Urlacher's number. That's a good number.
Sure. I know that San Francisco spanked them pretty good in the regular
They beat
season.
the shit out of them in the regular season.
Yeah, but they're going to come back with a vengeance. I think it's going to be a little bit closer.
And it's not at Lambeau. That's
correct.
That makes a big difference.
They're not going to be able to run the ball. They're
yeah.
not. Dalvin Cook couldn't run the ball.
Right.
Aaron Jones sure isn't going to be able to. And Rodgers isn't what Rodgers used to be.
Yeah.
And you're going to have Richard Sherman on Devontae Adams probably. I don't see any way San Francisco loses this game.
Yeah, Sherman's lost a step, but
God, I hope you're right.
he's still, I think, the smartest cornerback in the NFL. And so he can make up for that with wisdom.
Sure.
It's the refs. Are the refs going to fuck the Niners? That's what it's going to come down to.
At Lambeau, I would have said yes. But in San Francisco, no. I don't think so.
But there's a State Farm commercial. Everybody's all about that.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right. Tennessee at Kansas City. Jeremy? This is a legit. I mean, this is not as big as of an upset as you think it would be.
This is not. They are not there by a fluke.
Correct.
There is no reason, given that they've gone into New England and beat New England in the playoffs, which has always been all but impossible to do. And then they went to the number 1 seed in Baltimore and kicked the snot out of them. There is no reason to think that they're going to be at all intimidated by Arrowhead. The weather, maybe. But that really works in their favor, being a running team. In Kansas City, I still have no faith in their defense. I think, though, Kansas City is just riding too big of a wave offensively. I think they're all just at peak confidence right now. And like I say, that last week, the final 3 quarters of that game was probably the best I've ever seen them look.
Yeah.
When a solid defense like Houston's is having to resort to grabbing a hold of receivers' jerseys just to slow them down.
Yeah.
They're too potent on offense.
Yeah. Chiefs are favored by 7.5.
And it's too tough to beat a good team twice.
Yeah. And Andy Reid needs to beat Tennessee.
Yeah.
It's the only team he hasn't beat twice.
Andy Reid's record in the playoffs, Andy Reid's record against Tennessee, everything, all of that is working against him.
Yeah.
Is working against Kansas City. This is not a no-brainer.
No.
It seems like it on paper.
It just sounds like it.
Yeah.
But it's really, really not.
No.
I think
Tennessee
this is
has
close.
a very solid defense. I think they have a better defense than Houston did.
Oh, I agree. I think that 100%. But I also think that Derrick Henry is a fucking tank. He's a fucking tank.
Right.
First name.
Huh?
It's first name.
No, he spells it differently than you.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. First name. It makes you awesome right out the gate.
They are not going to be able to pull that same bullshit of getting down by 24 points.
No, not this game.
Derrick Henry will keep them off the field.
Yeah.
I think Green Bay comes in and finds a way to lose this game too.
Really?
Yeah. I think they go 0-2 in the playoffs. I don't know
for
how.
the rest of the game?
First team to ever do it.
First team to lose 2 games in one playoff.
Yeah, and it's not even double elimination. I think they find a way to do that.
I'll be darned. All right.
I think they should do double elimination in the playoffs. Have a loser's bracket come up the backside.
Yeah, there you go.
Like
We
they
could
do in
that.
softball.
Yeah, we could do that. Absolutely.
I think they should have a tournament for the number 1 draft pick.
But the winner of the loser's bracket
I agree.
can't wear pads.
Take the reverse playoffs, take like the worst 6 teams or 8 teams and play for the first round for the first pick.
The toilet bowl.
Absolutely.
That's how we do it in fantasy.
Because I don't know that Cincinnati was losing on purpose. I think they're just that bad.
I don't know.
I think once they pulled Dalton, they were trying to.
I think so too.
Here's what scares the fucking shit out of me.
Monsters.
That too. And
Sharks.
Bears and spiders. I don't care for spiders.
I don't either. It's all those legs.
But at least 7 of those legs. That's 7 too many that they got. They should be one-legged. I'd like to see a one-legged spider just hop around pogo stick style.
And he should have to buy his shoes off Amputee Bay.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, he should. Little teeny tiny shoes.
Yes.
They don't even really have feet.
God, that's
so
terrible.
The Miami Dolphins wound up winning, 4 games or 5 games?
Fuck, I don't know. I want to say 5.
But they've got like 14 picks in this upcoming draft, including 4 in the first round.
I can't wait.
I mean, they're going to be a force
As long as
In
they
the
don't
next
have a
2
GM like
years?
we do.
They're going to be young.
They're going to be young, but they're going to be first-round talent.
Yeah.
If they hit on half of them, they're in good shape.
Yeah.
Right. But it's the Dolphins. It's almost like it's a guaranteed fuck-up every single year.
That's the Bears.
No.
Did you see what
They're
we
the
see
only
what the
team to
Bears
ever
did?
go undefeated and win the Super Bowl, sir.
Yeah.
Oh boy, the Bears hired an offensive coordinator.
Uh-oh.
Maybe they'll
Yeah.
bring Shula back.
We got they ended up signing Lazor. What's the guy's last name? Lazor.
Nice.
Yeah, he was the Bengals offensive coordinator.
Sounds like he was an American gladiator.
The year before, he was out of football last year, but the 2 years before that, he was the offensive coordinator for the fucking Bengals.
Nice.
So, and Matt Nagy has said he's not going to relinquish play calling.
Oh, cool.
So basically, he's just a guy to get fired at the end of the season when they go 6-10.
Right.
So
Cool.
Speaking of Blazer, let me ask you guys this. You know a blazer, like a sport coat?
Yeah.
With a name like Blazer, shouldn't that be a much more exciting piece of clothing
Yeah.
than just a flat
Well,
black or blue
Well, you got to
jacket?
like spice it up, you know?
I mean, you
Ed-
should put flames
Yeah.
on it, or
Ed Hardy the fuck out of that
it
thing.
should come with a headband,
Yeah.
a matching headband,
Matching headband.
or even like a full do-rag
It just
bandana.
you're just describing
Or-
like Brian Bosworth right now.
It should come with the balaclava.
A what?
Balaclava. That's the hood with the eyes
Cut
come
out?
out and covers the mouth, like ninjas wear.
Okay.
That's a balaclava.
How the fuck do oh yeah. You're married to an Asian lady.
Yeah, I know everything about ninjas.
Okay.
I'm married into that.
his son's
that
half
culture.
his son's half ninja.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Ninja, please.
All right. Well,
Huh?
favorite part of the show?
Which one? The end?
Goodbye, folks.
No.
Yeah.
No. Like we do every single week, my
Is this
favorite.
the part where I come in and fix some more shit and do other chores around your house?
Yeah, actually that does happen. This is my favorite segment that we do every single episode. We like to call this the shitty situation. Okay, today's shitty situation. Well, this week's shitty situation. Jeremy,
Yeah.
what you got?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Oh, is you're wanting me to say what it is?
Yeah,
huh?
because I can't remember.
I got syphilis. I got some weird disease that's typically only found in koalas.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Dude, where did you find that koala? Fuck. Anyway,
It was a refugee.
I appreciate that you've been jizzing on my toilet seats and bleeding. That seemed weird. It was really weird that there was so much blood in your jizz.
Yeah.
I found that to be disturbing.
Wait till you unpackage them and find out what's on them.
Okay. What, the toilets?
No, the seats. They're still in the packaging. Wait till you open them up.
Oh,
Fuck.
Yeah.
fuck. Have I just been shitting on a cardboard box?
Yeah.
That's why it's so messy.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh, Lord.
My wife's a bulimic.
What's
All over
what,
the place.
what's the
All
shitty
right.
situation of the week?
Basically, you're a fan of a team. You have bought playoff tickets, spent a lot of money, and you get to the game, much like the Kansas City Chiefs did, just getting fucking shelled right out of the fucking gate. And so you decide to leave early. Or would you rather be that dedicated fan who watches your team go up early, sits through the game in the shit cold fucking weather, snow, rain, sleet? We're going to go with fucking ball lightning. That came down and just shocked the piss out of everybody several times, and they won't call the game. Only to have your guys fucking blow it at the end in just poor Bill Buckner fashion.
Like maybe like the Vikings, was it last year against the Saints where Diggs had that immaculate
Yeah,
reception at the very
yeah.
end of the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, just in some fucking super fantastical way that only the team that you root for could possibly lose.
Oh, I know those ways.
Yeah. Like double doinking.
Yeah.
Or
Happy
Yeah, like the
anniversary-
double doing.
Happy anniversary of that, by the way.
Oh, go fuck
is
yourself.
that today?
Not
No,
today,
not
but it was
today.
last week.
Oh, well. Happy belated anniversary.
Yeah, here you go. All right, Derek. What do you got?
Oh, me first, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
I want me to go.
I would probably, so we got freezing my ass off or leaving early. I would probably rather leave early.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've froze my ass off and done that. We won the game, but like towards like the third, it was a baseball game. It was opening day, and I was like, by the fucking seventh inning, I'm like, I hope this game fucking doesn't go to extras. I'm freezing my ass off.
Yeah.
I don't want to. And we go to buy a fucking shirt, and all the fucking shirts are sold out. Like all the blankets, all the coats, all of it in the team stores, all gone because it's so fucking cold. So I would probably rather be the guy that says, fuck it, I'm leaving early. And then if we ended up winning that game, I'd be pissed that I left, but then I probably wouldn't go to another one of those playoff games until we lost.
Until you lost?
Yeah,
I'm
because
the
I'm
same
that
way.
superstitious guy. I made a guy stand on his balcony in shorts and a t-shirt in the Super Bowl one year because my team that I wanted to win started coming back. So on his own balcony, I made him fucking freeze.
Who was this?
My friend Jeremiah until it was over. And we lost.
My wife spent a better part of the 2015 baseball postseason sitting on the front porch smoking because every time she did that, the Royals would score.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
How about you, Mr. Jeremy Joseph?
Well, okay. Here's the thing. As much as I hate having my time wasted, I would still rather sit through a game where they blew it
At the end?
Because this is the fucking one thing that sports people want to come at you with is not being a true fan, being a fair weather fan. Nobody can accuse you of giving up on your guys if you stuck it out to the end, especially through the bitter cold and all that shit, and and stayed all the way through.
I will say I've never left early, and I always swear I never will leave early.
But I've come early so many times, way too early.
But yeah, there's nothing worse than heartbreak at that very end.
Yeah,
And that is a long, especially my teams all play so far away. That is a long fucking 12-hour drive back home.
Yes.
I sat through a regular season game kind of like this at Arrowhead Stadium where it was just shit fucking weather. It was cold as hell. They were playing the Cowboys, and we were there in a big group of Cowboy fans, and the Chiefs had battled back from 2 touchdowns down to tie it up at the end of the game and then lost it in overtime.
Ugh.
And the whole way out to the fucking car in the parking lot, which if you know Arrowhead Stadium, that's about a 1.5 mile walk.
Yeah.
In regular weather. In the cold, it seems like even more. And the stadium was half Cowboys fans. And just the whole way, people in my fucking face. How about them Cowboys? Fuck you. How about them now? Where are they at now, you cocksuckers? But no, that is a fucking... Typically, I am not a fighting guy. But right after a heartbreaking loss, I was going to get into a physical confrontation with somebody, that's probably the time to do it.
Yeah.
I was very surprised I was able to keep my composure when that guy who I didn't even know got right up in my face and, how about them Cowboys? If my hands weren't fucking freezing, I might have punched him. But I really didn't expect the Chiefs to even do as well as they did. I had counted them out when they were 2 touchdowns down in that game. But then just to make me sit through that shit only to lose it. Fuckers.
Oh man, it's tough. It's really tough for me because the reference to the fan leaving early, he left early, and then your team ends up winning the game, and you just miss it, or you sit through it and you lose. I'm taking the W. I want the win.
Yeah,
I'll watch it on Sports Center.
And here's the thing: is while there is no science to back this up, that guy being there is why they were losing.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how in the fuck. So many of my teams have been affected by what shirt I'm wearing at home.
Yes, I am the same way.
I don't know how that happens, whether I'm standing or sitting.
For sure. Superstitions on game day, go.
Oh, I'm bad. I don't have them on game day. I just have, like, the World Series in 2016. We went to one bar for game 7, game 6 were the same bar, game 5, game 4 were a different bar, and game 3 was so in game 6 we had to go to the same exact bar that we went to in game 7 for the World Series for the Cubs. I mean, I wanted to wear the same fucking shirt. I wanted,
Yeah. How about you? You got any?
Mostly in-game stuff.
Okay.
If I change my posture, what the fuck? Apparently, this is really exciting. They're turning on the jets. That's my
softener.
pyro. You can't see it off camera. Mitch, shut that off.
And it'll go for a while too.
But no, if I'm sitting in a certain spot or, drinking a certain type of beer or whatever, and they're playing like shit, and then I change where I'm sitting, or if I drink something else or whatever, and they start doing really well, I'm totally convinced that that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I won't wear, like, if I know, or whatever team that we're playing the following day, don't wear their colors throughout the beginning of the week. That's one I do.
You get that far in advance. Huh?
That far in
Probably
advance,
damn.
and
Yeah,
then
mine's
during
more
the
in the
game,
moment.
have to wear their clothes. You
Yeah.
have to wear your team's clothes.
I'll even get to where I'll watch on different TVs. Like
Yeah.
if I'm at a bar and they're fucking losing, and I go and I grab a drink and I look over in a different direction and we score. I'm like, oh, hang on a minute, I gotta watch this TV now.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I'll do that.
I will do that too. I will, if we start going on a bad run and people or the other team's coming back or something like that, I will turn the channel and turn it right back.
Yeah.
Stupid stuff like that. But anyway,
Yeah. Oh, that's another thing too. If I am not wearing like a shirt of the team that I'm rooting for, and the game has started,
yeah.
and I realize I'm not wearing any apparel, it's too late. I can't go put it on. If I go put it on, they're guaranteed to lose at that point.
Oh, my.
If I don't go put it on, we're at a coin flip.
Yeah.
But I have to have been wearing it before the game started.
You're weird.
Yeah.
That's okay though.
That fucking superstitions though, they're
We'll talk.
they're
a little bit
real.
about those.
They're real.
And Scotty, I'm not allowed to watch a fucking Bears game in public with Scotty.
This is true.
Because
True.
every
It-
time I've done that,
Because
they've
you don't want
lost.
to be seen with Scotty.
There's that too.
There's
They've
that too.
lost.
But yeah, every Bears game I've watched with Derek, they lose.
Huh.
So
They lose a lot of the others too.
yeah, that's
I've
true.
noticed.
Yeah. Well, guys,
Not to bring up a sore subject, but they do.
that's true.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that's our show today. Hope you guys enjoy it. You can check us out on Facebook at The Unfiltered Sportscast, Twitter, Unfiltered Crew, and Instagram, Unfiltered Sportscast. Also, YouTube. All of our episodes are recorded and put up on our YouTube channel, which is Unfiltered Sportscast as well. I'd like to give a quick shout out to a couple sponsors. StrikeForceEnergy.com, excellent energy drink. Comes in a box, a packet of 10, and they come in 4 different flavors, yellow, orange, grape, and original, which we call Nick Foles. Check them out at StrikeForceEnergy.com. Use the promo code No More Cans.
Did you list yellow as a flavor?
Did I say yellow? I meant
think
lemon.
so.
My bad, lemon.
It tastes
Sorry.
yellow for
It
sure.
Tastes exactly like yellow. We got Derby Sport Clips.
Yeah. Yeah. I know they've been getting a couple of customers
Yeah.
come in who've listened to this. For those who haven't, the fuck is wrong with you, you lazy pricks? Go down to Derby, get a fucking haircut, you slobs. What do you want to look like, some Clemson quarterback the rest of your life? Get a fucking haircut. Sport Clips in Derby. Do it.
And then Vorshay's Lounge, Ginger Crush. Got to say thanks to Steve. And check Vorshay's Lounge in Wichita at 417 East Douglas. Excellent place to go get a couple of drinks. I'm sure they'll probably have some playoffs going on. So other than that, guys, that is our show. We really do appreciate it. You guys are our advertisers. So if you like us, do us a favor. Tell your friends, tell your family. But if you don't like us,
We hope you send a dick pic to your mom.
if you don't like us,
Tell your enemies.
all right, guys, until next time,
Take that filter off and make it dirty.
we will see you later. Take care.